Hello there, today I'm on the mighty Trent. We're not at Collingham Weir where you possibly expect us to be, we're a couple of miles above that. And as you know, barbel are abundant on the tidal stretch, but there are also quite a lot of barbel above the tidal stretch. And that's what we're going to try and catch. Weather conditions, as you know, throughout the summer have been not good. And over the last week or so, we've had a lot of rain, southwesterly winds. It's overcast today. The rain has stopped and the river has been up and it's now falling. For me, that's probably the best conditions we've had in a couple of months. And it just remains for us now to get the baits out. And on this stretch we're going to do our best to get a double. As you know, the Trent is a big old river. He's wide, deep, and he can really push through hard. And whenever I come up here, I don't bring your normal barbel rods, your light barbel rods you'd use on maybe the Kennet and even the Y and places like that. I like to step it up, 2 pound, 2 1/4 test curve rods, 15 pound line. Sometimes you'll be using 4 or 5 ounce leads to keep everything on the bottom. It's not for the faint-hearted. Well, we've been here about 4 hours, and when you least expect it, the left-hand rod downstream has melted over and we're into a fish. Up on this Trent, when that rod hoops over and one of these hard-fighting barbel have your reel screaming, it's absolutely brilliant. And although not a chub, it's near. There we go, our first barbel of the day. It's not a double, but it's a start. Yes, Trent barbel. There we go, a beautiful little Trent barbel. It's not the biggest from the river, and let's hope its grandmother comes along next and we can catch her, the beauty. Marvellous, excellent. The pressure's off us a little bit. Thank you. I cannot stress the importance, where barbel are concerned, of resting them fully before you return them to the river. Even though we've now got colder temperatures, they still need a good rest. Let them kick, get them kicking, and there she goes. Look at that. This is the biggest issue you will have when you're having the first flush through of the year. Yeah, the autumn period is great for fish, but it's also great for all this stuff. But you pick it off and you get it back out there. There we go. This is the rig I'm using. It's pretty straightforward. It's a straightforward lead clip, 4 ounce lead, which is keeping us on the bottom at the moment. We're fishing in about 12 foot of water and the flow is quite strong. The hook link is 15 pound anchor braid. Down it's about 18 inches, 2 foot long. Down to a size 8 Cryogen Classic hook with a single Sea Sense dumbbell boilie from West Country Baits. And it's just a PVA bag of dumbbells and mixed pellets. And that bag of bait there is enough to attract these barbel up onto the bait. The Trent has been pretty kind to me over the years, and the area I'm fishing, I can't recall blanking, so I'm really looking forward to getting in amongst these barbel. And let's hope, beyond all hope, we get a double. The witching hour is arriving, it's getting dark, and the next couple of hours will be the hours that we will catch, I'm sure. PVA bags are ready. Well, we're half an hour into dark, and one of my rods is away, and it's put it like this, it's a bigger fish than the 5 pounder. Yes. Is it our double? We'll wait and see. Excellent. Ah, marvellous. Marvellous. Look at that. Here we go then. Let's see what she weighs. Is it the magic one? Let's see how heavy she is. Woohoo! She's 10.5 plus. Look at that. There you go. A 10.5 pound plus Trent Barbel. How beautiful is that? Absolutely made up with that. Brilliant. There she is. She's ready to go. Well, we're 2 hours into darkness. I've just had another barbel. That's 2 since darkness fell. It looks like the dark period is going to be our most productive period. So let's hope for a few more through the night, and maybe we'll get an even bigger double. Who knows? Time will tell. Well, I've not had a fish since 11:30 last night. I've put them out this morning about 5:30, 6 o'clock. It's now just after 8, and out the blue, it's squealed off. How about that? I've not had a bite for 6 or 7 hours, and then out the blue, this hard fighting beauty of £9.10 has put a smile on my face, I can tell you. Absolutely brilliant, and if it's the last one I get, I really don't mind that trip down the motorway now. Absolutely fantastic. 3.5 hour journey to get up here, because it's worth it to come here and fish this incredible river. It's probably the best barbel river our country has ever seen for numbers of big fish. Well, it's approaching midday, and the right hand rod has squealed off out the blue, and it feels like a good fish too. Wow, look at that. What a way to finish an adventure. £11.12 of Trent's finest. I've had a double in the dark, and now I've had a double in the daylight. Absolutely made up. Fantastic. Oh, brilliant. What a beautiful fish. Worth every mile of the 3 hour journey coming up here, I can tell you.